Hi guys. Okay, so today I'm gonna revisit my goals that I did, like my bookish resolutions, I guess, for this year that I did in December. I'll link the video to that below. I didn't look at it before I started this video, so hopefully it's kind of the same. What I did recently, I did this recently, was I printed out like for each month and what my goal was at the top, and then like I'm writing the books in. I am really behind. So my goals were to read an Agatha Christie a month. I've only read two, so I'm behind on that. Nonfiction, I've only read one, behind on that. 500, my goal is to read, I think it was like 500 plus page, 500 books that had 500, no, what am I doing? 5 books that had 500 pages or more. So far I've read two and they're both Stephen King books, so like I kind of think that's cheating, but I'm gonna go with it for now because that's what's happening. My BookTuber recommends project. So I'm failing even more miserably at this. I've read one. I'm gonna have to do a lot of catching up. I own a couple of them. For some reason, I'm just not picking them up, so that's my bad. I wasn't very strict and I didn't start at the very beginning of the year, so that makes me kind of like lose interest a little bit if I don't. Like, I'm kind of like an all or nothing type of person, but I'm hoping the semester's ending, I'm going on vacation, and then I'm hoping when I come back, I'll have September, October, November, December, 4 months. I should probably read some of these books right now. And then I'm trying to do the 25 before the list, the 25 before I turn 25, like the 25 books you should read before you turn 25, even though I'm 27. But I just heard about this list recently, so that's why I wanted to finish it this year. I think I've only read one off the list. I've read, two. I've read The Great Gatsby and Things Fall Apart. So I still have quite a few. Basically, I'm failing with my like weird, like specific type goals. I am keeping track like statistics wise with Brock's amazing spreadsheet that I love. I feel like there's a lot of controversy over the spreadsheet right now, like diversity. I'm the only diversity that I'm like really tracking is country wise. I'm trying to make it so that the US makes up only 50% of my like books, and that authors from different countries are the other 50%. Right now, I think I'm at like 58% US authors. So I'm close, but I would like to, swing it over. So I'm going to start trying to pick up, which is a bummer because I feel like these 25, a lot of them are US authors, but that's okay. And my other goal is to read 64 books this year. My goal is to read exactly 64 books. Like, I don't want to read more. I don't want to read less because I'm trying to do this weird tournament style thingamabob. I'm like 4 books ahead of my goal right now, which I think is good because I don't know how much I'm going to be reading over the summer. So I feel pretty good about that. I'm going to try to, get like more ahead. I'd like to be like 10 books ahead just for safety reasons. And so I'm good with that. And I'm trying to also keep my page count for each book above 300. And I think right now it's at like 328 or like 312. I forget which one, but it's just above 300, so I'm doing well with that, even though I'm reading a lot of graphic novels, which are all like between 100 and 140. So that's good. And then I'm also trying to read at least 50 pages. So like in the spreadsheet, it kind of like breaks down page count by month, and then it like divides it. So my goal is to have like the average be 50 pages a day, and so far each month I've kept with that. So that's good too. So those are like the goals that I care more about, is being at least at 50 pages a day average, and my US author ratio to like other country ratio be 50. So I would eventually like it to be like UK and US at 50, and then everything else, because I feel like those are the authors that I'm reading the most of. But because I'm reading like, even though I've only read 2 Agatha Christie's, whatever, you all know what I'm talking about. I feel like this just got super weird. So yeah, I'm also doing the Book Riot Challenge. I feel like I have so many goals. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I have read a collection of short stories, which was Magic for Beginners by Kelly Link, which I absolutely loved. A book by or about someone that identifies as LGBTQ. I read Giovanni's Room that has a gay, yeah, I was going to say gay bisexual because he has a relationship with a woman, but I think he's gay. And James Baldwin is also gay. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. A book by a person whose gender is different from your own. I picked The Shining, which I just finished because that didn't fit in anything else, so I just did it. A book that takes place in Asia. I read The Strange Library by Haruki Murakami. A book by an author from Africa. I read Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. A sci-fi novel. I just finished Ready Player One. A book that someone else has recommended to you. I used The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which was recommended to me by Tanya from List Obsessed Reader for my BookTube Recommends project. A book that was originally published in another language. I used My Brilliant Friend it was originally published in Italian. A graphic novel, a graphic memoir, a collection of comics of any kind. And I have read 7 of these. I picked Persepolis. I don't know why, because that wasn't the first one I read this year. And then a self-improvement book. It says it can be traditionally or non-traditionally considered self-improvement. I don't read self-improvement really. So I use the Florence Prescription, which is a book that I read for nursing school like a couple of months ago, like in February or March. The months are going by so quickly. And it's not technically a self-help book, but it does have aspects of it that like I want to incorporate into my life to make me a better, happier person, I guess. So I consider that to be self-help. So that's, I don't know how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've done 10 of them. So that's good. It means I have 14 left. I feel good about that. I'm just nervous because I did the easy ones. So like I don't know about the other ones. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's it. I have some other like vague like challenges that I'm doing because like I like challenges. If it's not a challenge, it's not fun. I don't know. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone's doing well with their reading goals. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm doing.